What's up, Bazzle Babes? It's your girl Joy back with another banger. I am getting ready to go to Starbucks. How you doing? How you doing, sugar? Happy New Year. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful holiday and you enjoyed it with your family and friends. And I want to say happy 2022. New year, new me. New year, new me. Shoot, I'ma try, child. I'ma try. And I really don't like making New Year's resolutions, but I'ma try. So, what are some of your New Year's resolutions? Leave it in the comment section below. I want to read. I want to be all up in your business, honey. Let me, tell Miss B. Tell Mama Joy. Okay? So, I am about to go to Starbucks and do some work. Today is Friday. Yes, I want to try to get this video up to date. And I'm going to try to do better with my vlogging and editing and just set aside that time. My New Year's resolution is just to work on my health. Health and exercise. I've really fell off. So, remember I told you guys about the blood and the low iron, blah, 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 blah. So listen. My insurance, whew, it's like a box of Cracker Jacks, honey, and the joke is on you when you get the little prize out joke. They like, psych, you really don't got no insurance. So, but anyway, so I mentioned that my hematologist does not accept outside vendors for medication. So I was like, okay, we went back and forth. I was on the phone with the insurance for an entire day, and then the head of the hematology, his secretary called. Everybody got involved because I was like, come on now, we're going on 2 months. So I found another doctor that accepts my insurance, blah blah blah. So this is a new doctor. I went to this new doctor yesterday, honey, and baby, he was like, what's going on? I was like, well, I told him my situation. I had my blood work. That was from October. He was like, no, we need new blood work. I was like, bet, do what you got to do. I don't care. And he was like, so what's going on with the insurance? And I explained that with my new insurance, they give you a prescription for whatever medicine you need. He was like, yeah, that's fine for a pill, but not fine for infusion. He's like,
so when you gonna go get that done? Who's gonna administer? So where do you get the medicine from?
I don't know that. He was confused. He was like, who's your hematologist? And I was like, Connie Hughes at Kelsey Sebo. Hold on. He picked up his phone. Boop, 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 boop.
Hey buddy, how's it going? I have a patient here, Joy Bazzle. There's something going on with you. Are you familiar with her? And the doctor's like, yeah, that's really bad. He was like, brown bag? They want her to brown bag the medicine?
Baby, do you know what brown bagging is? Brown bagging is something that's archaic. When you go to the pharmacy, you get your medicine. Let's just say you have cancer. Worst case scenario. Let's just say, listen, just for example's sake. Quiet, listen. You have cancer, so you got to go to the pharmacy to get your chemo in the bag with the liquid and stuff, and then bring it somewhere. So that's what they call brown bagging. They was like, most places do not do that because you don't know what you're bringing in. I don't know if someone tampered with it, because then what happens, that doctor is responsible for whatever you don't put in your body. So he was like, what? He was like, who does that? So he's like, do they just have plasma or stuff in the bags, the IV and stuff that you get? He was like, so who's supposed to give you that? In other words, he was like, not me. I'm not taking responsibility for that. I don't know what they put in you. So most places have their own medicine or, their own pharmacy within their building that they use. Not somebody you going to get your chemo medicine, you bring it, be like, here, give me this. Give you, say what now? I personally want to be responsible for that. That's the Cracker Jack insurance, child. That's what they want me to do. He was like, I don't even know if they have that at the pharmacy. So, baby, he was confused. So we set up a date to have the infusion done. What did they say at Kelsey Sebo, the other doctor? I said they want to give me 2 dosages of something with the F. He was like, yeah, that's what I would recommend too. He knew the name, Fenta something, something with an F. And he was like, yeah, that's what I would recommend too. And he was like, your blood level is low. And he was like, well, I can understand why you don't want to get that because there are a lot of risk factors. And he said when you get blood, that won't kick in for about 3 months. So I got the blood work, right? So I did that yesterday. Baby, why did somebody call me 3 times? 3 times. And then when I called the lady back and she was like, are you still in the hospital? Me? I'm not in the hospital, miss. She was like, well, I got your lab work back and you're not in the hospital? And I was like, no. She was like, because your blood count is a 3. You need a blood transfusion. You should be going to the ER. And I was like, well, Dr. Yin, the new hematologist, I was like, yeah, he knows it's low. She was like, and I was like, well, what about the iron? And she was like, yeah, that's low too. And she says, I know he wants to set you up for infusion. She was like, but the blood, she said, hold on. Let me call you back. Let me figure out what's going on here. I will call you back, baby. 2-3 hours late, about 3 hours later, I ain't get no call. So it's just frustrating. But what I do, go to the ER and be like, hey, I'm here, I need a blood infusion. They gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy and want to charge me $20,000. Who got money for that? Not me. So it's just horrible when you have to make these decisions because of lack of insurance, no insurance, or the cost of healthcare is so expensive. So I'm sitting here, don't know what to do, tired. I'm always tired. Y'all know I love my ice, child. Just talking about the ice right now is making my mouth water. And the doctor was like, so you crave ice? I was like, yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. Ooh, it sounds so good. So I think the biggest symptom that I have is that I'm tired all the time. But honestly, I think my ADHD keeps me kind of balanced. So it's like I have one thing that's against me, but the ADHD balances me out. But I still feel tired, but I keep going. I keep pushing when I have to. But when I'm home, baby, I just want to be in bed. So with that said, I'm still in between and don't know what to do. The doctor didn't know what to do. The nurse that called didn't know what to do. We are just all confused, and I just think it's sad. And then when I was on the phone with the insurance, they didn't know what to do. It just doesn't make sense. So what if I be dead in a couple of days? I know I should say that, but I'm just saying, who's responsible? I've been trying to get help since October and nothing. Who will be responsible? Would this be a lawsuit? You know, so I'm just like, this is exhausting. I don't know what to do. But I did mention it, so I wanted to give you guys a follow-up. So I'm just like, here we go again. So what they did, they scheduled me for January 10th for the iron infusion, just in case they figure things out. And then he was like, if that doesn't work, then you can see if you can get it done at a hospital that have an outpatient. So then that will be the next thing. So I'm just like, I hope something works out. This is 2022. I want to go in feeling a little more energetic, positive. I want to really focus on my health, exercising, because I've just went downhill, you know. And I just have to do better. We all have to do better if there's an opportunity to do better for the new year. New year, new me. And I'm excited about the new things I have, ideas that I have for school. I have to learn to be a little more consistent. And a lot of times I revert into being silly because it's just who I am. So I'm going to try, y'all. Ooh. So with that said, it is Friday. I'm about to head to Starbucks so I can have that space. It's like sometimes I just need to leave the house and try to get some work done and work on my lessons for next week. I kind of have an idea what I'm going to be doing, but I need to, you know, bring it into fruition, if you will. So with that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful new year. Be careful out there because there are a lot of crazy people out there that's going to be driving. So just be safe, and I'm going to try my best to be more consistent with my videos for the 5 who watch them. You know, even though the views are lower, but there's still people who do watch, so I can still keep going because I don't mind doing a video. Sometimes the editing can take a long time but it is what it is. I love you. Have a wonderful 2022. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. All right, guys. Until next time. Later.